everyone, welcome back to Beauty in the Broken. My name is Heather and this channel exists to seek, find, create beauty wherever we can, and sometimes that's in a bit of a mess or some chaos. So today I'm working on a wood board. It's a birch wood board, and I have, even though you can't see it right now because it's covered in a base coat, I have taped the sides. There is a little edge right, let's see, there's an edge right at the top, so I've taped it up almost all the way. And so we're going to give that a try today. And in the last pour that you saw, I did an angled pour, and I did it in this direction. So today I'm going to do another angled pour, and I'm going to do it from this direction. So we're going to see what kind of difference that makes. I am using my 4-chamber split cup from acrylicpouringtools.com. And this is a 6-ounce cup, so 4 chambers means approximately 1.5 ounces in each chamber. So I'm going to put that over here. You can see it over on the right side. And today I'm trying out something new that I got, and these are from Pouring Masters. They're ready to pour acrylic paints. This is royal blue metallic pearl. Okay, I'll shake that up. And this box came with some instructions and some pouring medium and some silicone. And I'm going to take the lid off completely on that. And said that they are mixed to a pouring consistency as is. But you could add the pouring medium to make it a thinner consistency if you wanted, or the silicone as well. This one is Vivid Jade Metallic Pearl. Shake that up. So I thought what I would do is, the first time I use these, I thought I would use them straight out of the bottle, see how they react, and then do another pour with the pouring medium that they provided. And after watching so many people using silicone in their paintings, I swore I'd never use it. But it's in the box, y'all. I think I'm gonna do it. Now this one is Lemon Zest Metallic Pearl. So I think there is a theme here. These are all metallic pearls. And okay, put that one in the 3rd chamber. Okay. And last but not least, we have True Red Metallic Pearl. Going with a bit of a primary color theme today. I know, green is not a primary, but I wanted a 4th color. And then I picked this order because I really did not want the red and the green next to each other, even though, as you saw in the last video, the colors do not blend a lot. But I just didn't want the red and the green together. I didn't want this to be seen as Christmassy. I just kind of wanted it to be bright and metallic-y and fun. So, all right. So I'm going to move this out of the way a minute and then lift this up from the bottom and move. Sorry you cannot see, but I am moving the paper cups. Aha! I knew there was a 4th one. Okay, so put the board theoretically in the center, and let's see, move that because I want you to be able to see. Is that all the way in frame? No, it's not. Okay. There, we can see the whole thing now. Now, like I said, last time I had it angled the other way, and then I traveled with the cup this way, and it made one type of pattern. So now, you know what? I'm gonna move these out of my arm's way. Okay. So here we go, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off the canvas a little bit, not canvas, off the board a bit. Sorry, cars going by, and till we get a stream going, and then I'm going to go across. I'm not going to travel as much this time. I'm going to let gravity do its work. Oh, we're already pouring. And I'm going to let that go off the end because it doesn't have all 4 colors in it anyway. There's too much red and yellow on the ends there. Okay, oh, that was really bad. Let's take my skewer here. I don't know if that really can be... no. All right, let's get this out of the way and let's get this up because it is pouring way too much off the ends now. So I'm going to move the weight of the paint back to the center here. Maybe take a little bit off that left side. Okay. All right, so now I want to move the cups back so that I can now, so I can torch it first before we do any more tilting. Sorry about my arm. We are in frame, get the 4th cup. Okay. Ha! What did I do with my torch? There it is. And some of those are just going to be cells because the bubbles themselves have already popped. I think they kind of look like planets in orbit. Okay. Lock that. Okay, move all of these a little more out of the way. And let's see what we can make. Okay, let's see, where is the paint? Okay, it is mostly, let's move a little bit more back in the center. Okay, now I'm going to move it down, I guess up to the top of your screen. And then I'm going to move it back. Okay, now I'm going to move it over to... Okay, y'all, I am so sorry. I put you on pause to talk to the mailman, and I thought I put it back on play, but apparently I didn't. So as you can see, I have tilted more of it out here, and we just have one corner left to go. And I'm hoping to be able to make it because I did end up spilling a little bit too much here before we started the tilting. And this does not seem to have covered over here. So now we're heading toward my right hand. See if we can get a little bit more of that green. Okay, right now I have most of the weight of the paint on the edge, so I am going to tilt it over this way a little bit more. So now I can get it toward the hole. Oh, that's very, that was very quick. Let's see, come on, let's go down that way. Okay, so now we have a fully covered board. So I kind of like let's just look at it, put it down, look at it for a minute. Bring this red over here. I kind of like, it's almost it's not a definitive center diagonal, but we have a little higher, red a little higher over here and green a little higher over here. And it's interesting that the first and the third chambers are the two more prominent colors. I don't want to drip on the painting there, but you can see I had the red on the right and the green in the this chamber. So those are the two prominent colors. But I do like the lines, and I do like I like the cells that have popped up. So I think this is really pretty. I'm trying to decide whether I want to tilt anymore. I love this cell right here with all the different colors in it. And there was something else I noticed. Oh, I wanted to say, because I was looking at the cell, how the other colors are in here. I think, you know what? I think I'm going to leave it. We did get a little bit of the white popping up here. Maybe it was just a little too thin here. So maybe if I do, and there's a little bit of white popping up through there. Let's see, where is the weight of the paint? There's not much, you know what? There's not much left on here, y'all. So I think we're gonna call it done and let it dry. I'm gonna check my sides. Let's see. See if you guys can see that. We have that covered. If you see the green underneath, that's the tape I was talking about. Does look like I need a little more coverage over on the left side there. That side looks good. Quickly, it looks like we need a little bit more over there. So I'm going to take my fabulous skewer here and grab some of this. You know what, maybe my finger would be better. Just to make sure that we have color on that. It's just a very thin, and small, yes. Thin, small lip, but we want to make sure that there is color on it when I pull the tape. This side was good. The side over here is, let's grab just a little bit of green for over here and this corner. I think I am going to let that be, call it done, and move on. All right. Well, thanks for joining me today. I will be back with the beauty reveal of this bright and happy painting, and hopefully it stays bright and happy between now and then. All right, y'all. See you in a minute. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the beauty reveal. Okay, if you remember, we used Pouring Masters. I think it was Pouring Masters, pre-mixed, ready to pour paints in basically primary colors. So here we go. And I'll just, we'll just throw that on the floor. Okay, so this is let's stand back a little bit. So that's the orientation that I thought looked the best. And I thought it was interesting. I think I pointed it out in the actual pouring that I was a little surprised that the red and the green became the two prominent colors, because I was expecting either the two end colors or the two center colors of the split cup to be more prominent. And these two, I believe the red was on the end and the green was in the middle. So I was a little surprised by that. But I think it came out beautifully. And while this one does not have the defined lines or as much definition as the orange and green one that I did recently, I think that was user error. Because if you remember, what I did was I held the canvas, or not the canvas, this is a wood panel. I held it at an angle for too long and too much dripped off. So that meant I had to stretch it a little bit more than I wanted to. And you can see evidence of that on the corners here. And then you can see it's a little bit lighter here. And it's even more prominent. I'm going to try not to create a shadow here, but it's even more prominent as you see, let me come down here. See how it's lighter there, and you can see the white that has come through, and you can even see some of the cells in white right there, and it's very light up here. So that is probably due again to user error and letting so much paint drip off before fixing the orientation of the canvas or the panel. But I do like you know, the cells that we got some really cool looking cells, even if that is white. Actually, you know what? That is not white. That is primarily yellow looking in there. But there is some really good definition because you can see all 4 colors here. We've got the yellow and the green and the orange, not the orange. Well, there is orange because it mixed a little bit. But you've got the yellow and the green and the red and the blue all right in there, and all making themselves known there. And so just kind of pan down here. And I think this is part of probably my favorite part right here. Is I like all of those colors. And the pearlescence seems to be more prominent in the green and the yellow. I don't know if I can get the shine on the camera, but it's definitely more matte in here and more shiny and pearlescent in there. Oh, look at that cell. That cell has all the colors right there. See how close we can get without too much shadowing. There, that's really pretty. I like that one. So, and then over here, if you'll notice, if I can get up here, we do have the blue making an appearance here, and that's pretty. And then we've got blue and green down in here. But overall, oh, look at these 3. 1, 2, 3 in a row, and they're all the same colors. But pretty nonetheless. So there you have it. There is, I'm going to stand back to see the entire painting. But I'm thinking that is the orientation we want to go with. I don't. Let's see, we flip it around here. I mean, that looks good. But for some reason, this looks more prominent, and I'm not sure what exactly that is there. I think, you know, it's not raised, but it's a little more dark red right there. And I think that orientation makes that very prominent. Guess you could go that way. And this, actually the blue here makes that look very dimensional. It gives it a shadow and makes it look 3-dimensional. So that might be a good orientation as well. And there's the 4th potential way. But I think I like that one the best. All right, until next time, you know what I'm going to say. Seek beauty because it's always there if you look for it. Bye.